Okay, I'll come over and be on.
Yes, be on. Up.
I'll be
up
there.
Up. Oh my gosh.
What happened now?
Do you think that screen's dirty?
Whoa.
I never know. It's been in my pocket all day. No, it's fine. It's fine. People keep telling me that the camera's not clear, but I did actually clean it before I did anything.
I think it's just the lighting, right?
You have problems I don't understand.
I don't understand them either. That's fine. But they're actually your problems too.
Mike?
Yes. We'll not open his mail yet. Do you want a stabby?
Stabby?
Have a stab at it.
Stabby? Stabbies are good.
Yeah.
Maybe. Oh, you dropped one.
Oh.
Looks like a boring one anyway, so you're fine.
That's serious. I don't.
Do you get them all the time?
I do. I used to have them because I wanted 77, which was show music.
Oh.
That's the one thing my car will not play, and so I've said I don't want to talk to you anymore.
All right, okay. Well, do you know the funny thing is, I get them constantly too.
Really?
Do they even play music?
I got this.
I don't even play music in the car, no.
Not
Wendy and
that
Jane.
station.
In the UK.
Oh.
Because I played that station, they just talk. I don't hear any music.
Oh, Whistable.
There you go. What?
Whistable. Do you know, my brother lives in Sevenoaks with his lovely family. And we've been to Whistable. It's lovely.
Karl Marx. Oh, jeez. Karl Marx is a historically famous philosopher, but no one ever mentions his sister, Anya, the inventor of the starting pistol. Did you know that? Or is this something?
That's a joke. On your marks.
A joke I didn't get.
On your marks. Get set. Go.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yes.
okay. That makes sense.
Anya Marx. See, you know, I'm certainly glad you're here to explain
I wouldn't
See,
have
I'm,
got that either.
I'm useful for something.
that. You certainly are.
Look at how straight.
Thank you very much, Wendy and Jane.
The bills are so
Anya.
straight. They come in
Unbelievable.
very
I know.
Unbelievable.
There.
Hi, Carlene and everybody else. I've been a CP since 20. Our first litters were the randoms and the sizzlers. We fell in love with all of them, but especially Turby and, of course, Larky. Appreciate the work you all do and enjoy watching MailChat every evening. Please use the enclosed as you wish. Sending best wishes from the UK, Wendy and Jane, Elizabeth. It's a brawl break and a moonlit dick today.
It is indeed.
Put us on the map, Janine, please.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
You got that
that's
one?
lovely. Yes, I put it in the map jug.
I don't know where the map jug is.
The map jug is the blue mug.
That's right,
It is-
okay.
Here, look. Here's Whistable. Oh, look. Get off. Can you see? Oh, Whistable. It's beautiful. Have you ever been to Whistable?
Ooh.
Did you just stay in Scotland when you were in the UK?
I didn't go there.
No.
I went through London, of course. You gotta go to London, don't you?
Yeah. otherwise you haven't the hope of hitting Scotland, have you? Although they do direct flights now.
Really?
Apparently so.
Dedicated supporter.
Oh, that
For
sounds
somebody.
like doesn't sound like for us.
No.
Ah. Annual fund. Okay. I couldn't do that.
Right, let's swap Stabby for Slicey.
Ah, there we go.
Oh. Right, are we right way up yet?
No. There you go.
Oh, yeah, this looks like it might have a battery in it.
Who is it?
Oh God, it's Nick Tilston.
Oh.
Ah, boring.
Now what do we do?
I open it.
Open it
It was
anyway?
fun.
I've warned people, stuff that gets sent here gets opened.
Let's see what you bought.
This might be embarrassing. I don't know.
I'll have a peek in the box first.
You have a peek in the box first.
Maybe it's for the
Oh
camera.
God, it's really embarrassing. It's adjust your lights with a remote control.
Oh, Christ. Put it back in the box.
God. Oh God, there's
Can't even
two
get 'em
of them.
on. Same thing.
Yeah. How's he going to work out which lights he's adjusting? That's what I want
It'll
to
go
know.
along with what you
I
got
know.
there already.
So what we'll do is we'll phone you and we'll say, "Is it on?" And you can go, "No."
There you go.
Oh, what fun!
There you go.
Oh, well, that was the exciting part of the day.
I gotta look at the names a little bit. I got yours out, but next time I gotta look at the box better.
Oh,
Oh well.
no. So you were out today.
What?
You were out of the house.
Oh, I was out of the house. I thought
Yeah.
you said I was right. I said,
Were
really?
you?
I don't know.
Ah,
No, we went to a very interesting place in Chelsea.
Mm-hmm.
And my husband was from Chelsea, and I knew it a little bit, but not where we were. I would never have gotten there if it hadn't been for Siri.
Really?
You'd take a left here, and you'd go like half a block and into somebody's driveway and across the ball field and up the hill, you know, and on and on. And we went way up in the air. And then we parked in such a hot place that Judy didn't want me to get out of the car. I said, no, I can do that. So I got out of the car, and she's got a wheelchair there for me. Now, if I let go of that wheelchair, it's going to be in Boston.
ah,
So we tried with the dog on each side, me holding on the wheelchair. I put Judy in front in case they let go of the wheelchair. It was high up in the air.
I thought I saw
What?
somebody wandering up that way. It's fine.
Ooh.
Carry on. It's okay.
Any rate, it's apparently a Jewish nursing home,
Hmm.
and it's related to several of the ones we've done around here.
Right.
And that's how we got going there. They were very nice, really nice people. Had a good time.
Yeah.
And I told the guy, I said, why don't you write us a nice letter so we can maybe get some money out of these other people that are supporting. You know, Bill Cummings is who I
Yes.
have in mind.
Yes.
He told us we ought to be more local. Well, we can't be more local than we are now.
No.
You know?
But
And that was 40 some odd people. We're almost up to 200 for the week.
wow.
you're overachieving now.
Overachievers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's him. Where is he? That guy.
Yes.
And I thought of taking this thing out of there, and I thought, no, the guy deserves the big bed. You
Yeah.
know?
Because he just goes, doesn't
He
he?
did a wonderful job.
Yeah.
I take him up on a leash. We're on a leash. I sat down. Everybody talked. I talked to everybody. And then I tell he and Sizzle that work the crowd, and that's what they do.
Yeah.
The second row, third row, off in the kitchen, and and they're all over the place. No leash, no collar, no nothing. They're behaving themselves. The guy wanted to take her someplace. He said,
Aw.
"Can I take her someplace?" I said, "Sure." I said, "Just talk to her." He said, "What?" He said, "Give me a leash." I said, "You don't need a leash. Just talk to her." I said, "Their name is Sizzle."
Mm-hmm.
So he said, "Sizzle, come." She goes. I said, "Sizzle, go."
Uh-huh.
And she just went. She was good girl, Sizzle.
She's a very good.
She was a
said,
good girl
I
today.
did my job.
That's very nice. She's a good girl. Yeah.
My goodness, just this. Yep.
She said, "That's me." Well done, Sizzle.
Very good girl.
She's good.
Anyway, how many dogs could you send off into a crowd of people
I know.
under the control of a total
I
stranger
know,
with
yeah.
no leash?
Sizzle.
Sizzle.
Yeah, not many.
Probably Larky as well.
Yeah.
But he'd be doing.
Well, he'd
but
be- yeah.
he'd be talking to everybody on the way by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're looking for the cat food. In case they got any cat food.
Have any treats?
Yeah. He's
He's so
very food oriented.
yeah. He's so funny.
But today I'm sitting waiting for you guys to get here, and he's standing in the way, and his tail, with a,
Uh-huh.
and then it does all sorts of things.
Mm-hmm.
What other animal displays its mental capacities
Yeah.
in any way?
And he's just a happy big lump.
I know.
He's
He's
a
very
happy big lump, but his tail does a lot of different things.
Mm-hmm.
If he just hangs down,
Mm-hmm.
and then if it comes up, he's beginning to perk up.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's out there, whatever.
And
I couldn't think of another animal.
No. He's a special boy, that one.
All dogs in general. It's a very weird thing to do.
Yeah.
Wag your tail.
I took a video for Nick about 3 weeks ago, and it was Arlo, the big black Great Dane, and that's another just happy.
Really?
And he was sleeping, and he was on the bed. Shh. But he was on the bed with me, and one of the dogs was up here, and he was down there, and Arlo's tail was going boom, boom, boom. He was so excited about something. And Julius was going like this with his head because he was getting hit in the head with Arlo's tail. And then the tail was going back and forth. I said, I have no idea what, and I took a video, I said, I have no idea what is going on in his head, but he is having a great time. Julius, not so much. And Julius just sat there going, right. Terrible. Such a, but they're so happy, aren't they?
Well, the tail show. If they're not happy, the tail goes the other way.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a thermometer.
It's true, yeah, it tells if they're happy or not.
And do you know who I saw today, this morning?
Oh.
Pasta.
Did you?
Yes, I did. So I took a video. He was playing with Ella on Meredith. So I took a video and I posted it online. And he is fantastic. Good. And they just love him.
Beautiful. Why don't I get any of that?
Because it's on Facebook. I can send you the video.
I don't know how to get what you put on Facebook. I don't. I go to Facebook and it's crap. I don't know what it is.
Oh, it's not quality like what we produce?
I can't find our, I have no idea.
Maybe I'll try to.
And I am so frustrated that I get, pissed.
We can get it on the big computer.
I can't get it anywhere.
Maybe I can share it to her if I see it.
So, because when you take these pictures, I would like to put them in my Daily Doggy or in the newspaper or somehow use them.
Right, okay, I can send them on.
I've been asking this for years now.
I've got lovely pictures of Janine and Wanda when Janine just came back.
Yep. See, now that's something.
Yeah, and then Pasta, it was a video.
Pasta, I want to see.
Yeah, I'll show you the video on here once we finish.
Okay. Because see, I can stop the video and I can take it still.
Well, I'm glad you can do that.
I know how. That's all I know how to do.
So he is doing.
That's my big problem in writing this weekday thing.
Taking the pictures.
The pictures.
Well, I was saying to somebody online because I put some pictures up yesterday, and I normally take pictures all the time, but it's been so busy that I've kind of come off the boil with pictures. So I'll have to get back on that because I like taking. Because I like.
It's all foreign to me because I don't see them.
Yeah. Well, you can. I'll show them on here.
How long do I have to be around here to get that? I love it.
Yeah. So he's doing just what he was trained to do. So
good.
It's fantastic. And I think at the moment what he's doing is he's spending the majority of the month down in Rhode Island.
Yeah.
He goes to a phenomenally enormous dog park.
Yeah.
He has got one friend who runs around just as crazy as him,
although
it's a smaller dog. And he has a great time, and then he goes home and he sleeps for the rest of the day. He goes home to sleep for the rest of the day.
Okay.
And then he comes up and he spends some time in the North Shore, a few days a month, and it's working out beautifully. So
beautifully.
Yeah, really lovely.
And the parents like him.
Mm-hmm. What's not to like?
I don't know.
He's what, sorry?
How about, is he sound? 100%?
No, he's not 100% sound, but I think you knew that.
I know that.
So,
sure.
And we said that. He's not 100% sound.
I don't know it's a lameness or it's a non-functioning.
Yeah.
I think he had a tendon something that didn't grow as it should have.
Yeah.
And I don't think he's in pain.
No, he doesn't seem to be. It doesn't stop him getting around.
No, he's got it's not moving right.
No.
That's what his lameness is.
Uh-huh. So did he get
neutered yet?
Not yet. The vet said between 1 and 2 years.
That's crazy, but what the hell?
Yeah, so you have to go with what your vet says, because you're developing a relationship with them.
That's correct. You don't start out saying, "What are you talking about, idiot?"
Exactly, because then when you really need them, they go,
they're gone.
"What do you need me for?"
Yeah, right.
So it's all right. I've already consulted Carlene, and I'll tell you what to do. So, but no, it was an interesting thing because the lady this morning, she was saying that the vet, I've never heard this. The vet was suggesting that when he was neutered, that they could perform an operation to stop him bloating. Now, I'm presuming they're talking about tying the stomach down.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that offered unless there was a problem.
Oh no, I've done it to some of mine.
And did you? Oh, see, I didn't know that.
Yeah, gastroplexy.
Yes.
Tie the stomach down. It does not prevent bloating. it may cut down the incidence of bloating. It stops the twisting.
The torsion.
Twisting. Torsion is pulling, isn't it?
Well, I always see. We used to call what you call bloat here. We used to call it torsion, where the stomach twisted over. And
See, but they can bloat without a twist.
right.
See, and that's what it does not prevent.
But is bloat lethal?
Is what?
Is bloat lethal?
Yes,
But
yeah.
without the twist.
It can be. Yeah.
Yeah.
It ain't too good.
No.
You run for the vet.
Yeah, because I had a shepherd. It's always in the middle of the night, isn't it?
Of course, yeah, on a Sunday.
When you've got 3 children at home by yourself.
Yeah.
And I slammed all the children in the car with my dog that was about this size and went down to the emergency vet in the dodgiest part of the city centre of Glasgow at 2 in the morning. You can imagine how much fun that was. And I ran the dog in, and I said, they went, uh-oh, bloat, definitely bloat, 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 bloat. And they said, so they started getting her prepped for the operating theatre, and then they realised it was a build-up of gas. Very smelly gas. She'd eaten a bone that she must have found when we'd been out and about. And
Block it?
no, the gas came out. And the dog just went like that. And they went, you may as well just take her home. I was like, is that it? I'm like, she's not going to die. And they're like, no. She was just, I was like, oh my God. Most peculiar thing I've ever seen.
No, that's what bloat is.
Yeah.
It begins to build up the gas.
Yeah, but the stomach hadn't twisted, and,
No.
and then when they took her into prepper, they were like, no, it's all come out. And you were glad it didn't come out at home because it was bad.
Well, yeah. Well, no. What we have tried on occasion when there is no twist, we've tried passing a tube to let it out.
Yeah,
That can get complicated.
yeah. Have you ever heard of using Gas X?
I have heard of that. Some people do say that. But when are you going to use it? All the time?
Well, exactly. Somebody had said that, and I remember speaking with somebody, and they said that if you're on the way to the vet, if you can get it in, it's a good thing to get in.
I've heard that said. I've never done it.
No. And I would think if it was successful, you wouldn't be having many dogs going to the vet then.
Better stop that.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's so that was something that the vet had suggested to do as a matter of course. And I said I would ask you because I'd never heard of that as a precautionary, but that must be common now.
It's not common that I
Isn't
know
it?
of.
It's about $3,000.
Oh, I know that. Is that all? You're lucky.
Yeah.
I think Bonehead here was $5,000 last time.
Oh.
Yeah, but he's worth every penny.
He is worth every
Yeah.
penny. Mr. Social Butterfly.
He's funny.
He's like, I'm sleeping. He's like, busy, busy, busy.
Yes. Okay.
Excellent. So, that was my exciting morning. And Janine, I think, should maybe, she should be home from the hunt by now.
Well, that's right. She was riding.
Yeah.
Here I was
Sad.
thinking, isn't it wonderful? She's here working. She didn't
No.
want not working.
No.
Okay.
No. She's out trying
She was
to
riding on the white horse.
Sky. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. And want to see how she does, and because it's part of her portfolio
Yeah.
of her pictures and videos
Yes.
going forward. So
That's a nice horse.
yeah, she's just a nice big sturdy horse, isn't
Yeah.
she?
Yeah.
And she's powerful.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can't get stuck in the ditch if she's around. I bet she
Oh.
drives too.
Yeah, she looks like she's broad-chested as
Yeah.
well. Do you know the one that still surprises me is the Black Horse Princess?
I don't know which one. I know the quiet one.
Yeah.
So slow.
Slow.
The slowest of slowest horses I've ever come across. Unless it's dinner time, at which point she can get up some speed. But honestly, because that was the one we all thought Janine would start hunt training with first.
Yeah.
And she's very good. She's
Does she jump well?
I couldn't answer that question.
Oh. Well, we go for this hunted in snaffle by a lady deal.
Yeah. Exactly.
She's a nice horse. That's a nice horse.
She is a nice
Yeah,
horse.
She's a nice looking horse too.
Yeah.
I would suggest she probably is a snaffle because she doesn't really have much interest in doing anything out of the ordinary.
No, she's nice. She's a nice horse.
It would take far too much energy.
Yeah, right. Too much for her to do.
She's a nice girl though.
She's very sweet.
So I think it might be her turn next to go out in the hunt,
Okay.
She's sweet.
and then of course Wallace will take Chester back out.
Yes. I gotta get a hold of Wallace. He's gotta help move my stove.
Yes.
He's a great big thing.
What, the stove or Wallace?
Both.
Ah!
And somebody's gotta get up on the rafters and put that pipe back in.
Oh, don't look at me. I've got vertigo.
Ah!
I've got vertigo.
Not you then.
I'd fall over.
Don't do that.
I can go in the top of a ladder and wobble and go, oh, here I come.
Your daughter might be good. She likes the roofs.
Oh God, that's Ava.
Even on the roof.
Put her up.
She likes to be up.
Well, we do have a long ladder. You don't have to get on the.
Yeah.
You don't have to stand on that thing, but.
She'd probably enjoy it with ropes.
Yeah,
She goes to the climbing centre, you know.
Really?
Yeah, the one up in Newburyport.
Really?
Yeah, she likes hanging off ropes.
Wow. Okay.
Takes all sorts, you know.
Oh yes.
It's-
Them's all here.
Yeah, exactly. So that's Janine's exciting afternoon, and I haven't heard from her, so she must still be. Oh, in fact, she's doing evening chores for me because I did morning chores.
Ah,
So you don't have to do evening
No,
chores?
she'll do evening chores. She was going to do morning chores this morning, but I beat her to it.
Oh well.
there you go.
It's part of the benefit of having to drop your children off at school.
It doesn't take that long though. It's pretty well organized.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty straightforward. Although, I can tell you, I started doing the sheep barn and, you know, the running,
Yeah?
which is normally quite quick, until I realised that as I was trundling up with my wheelbarrow and my shavings, the dog just shot in. I had 4 goats, I had Ted, the enormous mule, and I had Enzo, the small mule. And they were all just hanging around getting in the way. Slowest job I've ever done. I was like,
do that.
and the goats trying to eat the plastic on the shavings. Oh my God almighty.
They all get in the way when you're trying to get
Oh,
one stall
awful,
clean.
awful. And so that slowed me down a bit.
Oof.
Now, let's
Did you
see
say
what...
oof?
You did say oof.
Oof.
Look at Sizzle. Look, she's like, nope.
How was the pie or cake
That was
yesterday?
good.
Oh,
And that was delicious.
we went through it. It's gone.
Did you eat that all? Did you have it for breakfast?
It wasn't here.
Where did it go?
I thought everybody took it.
No, there was half a pie left.
What was that? Is it still in?
Where?
I don't know, wherever Janine put it.
Did you take it?
No.
In my
she
ice
didn't.
box, it's only 60?
Oh,
Maybe it's in the
God.
freezer.
Might be in the freezer. Well,
No, she cut up a bunch of plates, and so you went out of here with a whole bunch of
yeah, Ava had some. Sophie had
So
some.
I
Nick
didn't
had
use it
some.
all up?
No, there was still half a.
We better have that for supper then.
Right, come on, Carly. Find it.
Oh yeah, it is in the freezer.
Oh, she froze it.
She found it.
Excellent job.
I said I don't know. And Mike
Okay.
ate a piece of his. I'm like, you left it in the fridge. I was like, now I gotta eat that. I was like, you can't just leave that.
So yes, so there you go. That's the mystery of the missing pie.
That was my fault. I didn't
Well,
look.
I've already had supper because we stopped at Fuddruckers. You've been to
What did you
Fuddruckers?
do at Fuddruckers? What did you have?
An hamburger.
I think that's their
Great big
famous
fat
thing.
hamburger with all sorts of stuff in it.
Oh, really?
Mushrooms and onions and
Oh really?
pickles.
Oh
And,
really?
yeah.
That's their big thing. Fuddruckers has even their big hamburger.
And I couldn't
joints.
even finish it on the way home. I put it in the ice box with a... That's another whole problem.
To keep warm.
Right. And I just finished it for supper. But anyway, let's discuss putting stuff in the ice box on those cold things,
Ice packs.
ice packs. Judy puts everything on top of the cold pack. Cold goes down, heat rises. You need to put the cold thing on top of what you want to keep cool.
Yeah.
I can't get that across. Nobody believes me. Nobody. It's this physics of... It's high school physics. There's so
Makes
many
sense,
things
yeah.
on a daily basis that would be made so much easier, better, or correct using high school physics. Like water flows downhill.
Don't we know
Stuff
it?
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because try getting to push it up the hill.
Well, you know, I got water up and over the swing set.
But
I
is that
did
not
that.
using a siphon? Yeah.
it took me a while, but I did.
We used to use siphons when my father had tropical fish.
Yep.
You know, great big things.
Sure.
We used to, and you know what? He'd give you the tube and you go,
No.
you're like, oh, boom, 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 boom. Yeah.
It's like
No,
it's
you
like,
put the whole tube in
Yeah,
and
yeah,
put your thumb on it.
yeah, exactly.
is that like the tube they use for like the fish tanks that you have to like
Yeah, it's
suck
disgusting.
in?
Yeah,
And
don't do
then-
it. Don't ever do it.
It all went out of vogue when they put the kink in the gas tank.
Oh, right.
Because I grew up siphoning gas
Oh, that's right. She was-
out of everybody's car.
Ah!
Yes.
Legally.
No.
Excellent.
No,
Yeah,
I've
well-
siphoned a lot of gas in my life.
Well, now they've scuppered your siphoning.
What?
Well, because they have the kink in it and you can't get
You
your
can't
things
get the
out.
hose in, I
No.
know. That happened about 10 years ago, and I was very unhappy.
Oh, dear. So, now this lady is asking, and I think I know the answer to this, but you're going to answer it. What made you decide on Great Danes when beginning service dog?
It was that stud that jumped the fence.
That's right.
No, somebody gave me a Great Dane. The Danvers animal control officer didn't have a cage big enough for him, so she came and put him in my barn. That was a nice dog. And so I had a couple Danes come by for that same reason. People began to bring me Danes. And they were nice dogs. They were a little different to handle. And I decided that was a good idea. So I bought a dog or two, and one of them was a stud. And he jumped a fence one day and bred 3 females in one afternoon.
Oh.
The start of that was the Department of Agriculture came in. That's when I was providing animals for movies and stuff. And they came in and said because I was in business, I had to have legal fencing, kennel fencing, which is chain link with a bar at the top. So I had to go out. $7,000 I spent in one day buying chain link fence, put it all around. And that stud dog got his paws over the top.
Uh-oh.
You know?
Stood on it?
No, he didn't sort of, he went over. He came out, he bred 3 females in one afternoon. So 63 days later, I had 23 Great Dane puppies.
And a proven stud dog.
Improvement stud dog.
Wow.
That was Deagle.
Was that legal?
Yeah. So anyway,
That's funny.
when you have too many lemons, you make lemonade.
Yeah.
You know, why not? I always wanted to be a service dog trainer anyway. I wanted to be a C&I dog trainer.
Yeah.
But my parents decided I had to make a living instead. You know. But I've done that, so now I've trained service dogs, and now I'm into something else.
Donkeys and chickens.
Donkeys and chickens.
And dogs.
And dogs.
And community outreach.
I'm glad that Pasta's doing so well because I took him out of a litter situation,
Yeah.
and in 11 days I made him a canine good citizen. Passed every test.
Yeah. He's a lovely dog.
He's a lovely dog,
He is.
and I trained him. Right?
Well, nobody else trained
Nobody
him.
else did,
Yeah.
and it took 11 days.
Yeah.
Now,
And
how
they-
do you feel about the ones that are here for 2 years? I mean, give me a break.
It's very sad, actually.
That's very sad.
Yeah. Huh. And now moving on to how my German Shepherd puppies are doing. Yes.
How are they?
They're fine.
Are they educated?
Yeah, no. We're getting there. It's a slow process.
Is it?
I've always had a policy of never having 2 puppies that you're working with at the same time. Because they came bonded,
Well,
so they're now doing things separately, and one of them works really nicely, and the other one, the nervous one, is a bit like ooh 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 ooh.
have you tried spoon feeding?
I did start with spoon feeding.
I would do
And-
that because you get the concentration.
Definitely.
Food is extremely important to a dog.
And will I tell you the funniest thing? Because I did when they came in, I started with spoon feeding.
Yeah.
I actually noticed as I was standing there putting my spoon in the dishwasher this morning, I'm standing like this, and I get a flyby, vroom, with the mouth.
Really?
I was like, there's nothing on it, it was mine. She obviously thought, and I'd stood at the dishwasher and I was thinking about something, she obviously thought I was about to offer her something on a spoon. I was like, right, no. Oops. Yeah. So it's a work in progress. I'm quite happy with that.
But if you can get them under control, call them to you and spoon feed them, and
Yes.
then just let them go away. You're making progress. You're making progress.
Yeah. And that's invaluable.
It is. To put that foundation in saves you months.
Yeah. And they're really nice dogs. I'm really pleased.
They're entirely different than Danes.
Yeah.
Totally different.
Yeah,
Totally different. Oh. And Pasta has actually grown quite substantially.
I know.
That's the other thing I want to see.
Yeah.
I want to see how he moves.
Yeah, it looks good.
Oh, yes. I can't show you. I will when I go on to Betty, sorry. See my eyes. It's
One
probably
eye.
Betty. Is Sean here's Beth? Anyway, Betty is sending you something on Wednesday.
What is?
I'm going to show you the picture of it. Betty is sending you something on Wednesday,
Oh.
and it's a carrot cake, cheesecake.
Oh,
It looks
wow.
phenomenal.
Oh Lord, where does she find these things?
I think it's the same place.
The gold, yeah.
Yeah.
Gold belly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
They
I got
have food too.
Yeah, they do. They have food, yeah. Remember you got the pizza.
I think we got the pizza. The pizza's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever they have is very good. Like Hammacher Schlemmer or whatever in the catalog. They've tested it. You know.
I moved in. I'm not going to say all of my furniture is moved in, but I have moved in. I'm just ignoring the rest of it.
I'm still trying to get my scale down here.
Ah,
It's heavy.
yes.
In the icebox.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't lose any pieces of the icebox, did we?
No. The
Good.
doors have to come off to get it in that door, though, because we had to take it off to get that. But that's, I presume, it was. How would you get it up into there? It's really
Tractor.
heavy. Oh, okay. Well, the doors are off it anyway, so it should come in there. Okay.
Well, whatever.
Up the thing.
I'll watch.
Oh. Yeah, so there is half of yesterday's cheesecake left, you
Yeah.
see?
Oh, God.
Half. There won't be half tomorrow.
So in other words, there's enough for another go around for everybody.
Yeah.
Shh, don't tell
There we
anyone.
go,
though.
okay.
Otherwise, Janine will turn up.
Yeah.
She'll be like, smells like cheesecake.
Again.
We're like, yep,
I
that's
wouldn't
about
have
right.
called that cheesecake. I wouldn't have called that cheesecake. I don't know what that white stuff is in the middle. It's good.
I don't know, it was delicious. Yep,
I'm gonna have to make my printing bigger. Yeah.
I know. I'm so, like, cross-eyed. It's terrible. Yeah, and we'll get the stove all sorted out before the snow because
Because I like it now.
yeah.
I'm freezing.
Oh dear, I know.
It's a marvelous thing. And it's really smaller. The firebox is smaller than the stove that was here.
Is that right?
Yeah, so the fire department can't come in and complain because the firebox, it's only a one logger.
And is it just because it's got so much metal? It just
Yeah.
residual
Heats up.
heat. Excellent.
Heats up the whole, it's a great big radiator.
It certainly is
Yeah.
big.
You know what, yeah.
There's nothing small and delicate about it.
I cook on it.
Yes.
It's
What's
good.
it? What make is it?
Glenwood.
Glenwood. That's right. Yep. Miss Momo is full of fun this morning. Yes. So she was fine. And I have not heard about Pockets, but I will reach out to Amber and see if she can send us another picture of Miss Pockets
That would be
enjoying the
very
high life up in
Right.
Colorado. Oh,
How we doing?
fine.
I really have chocolate cake in mind.
Why, I know. And somebody said yesterday we finished early, and then they went, well, we know why.
Ah.
'Cause
Oh,
there was
well,
a
you can know
cheese
why.
cake.
We're
Yes.
very food oriented
Yeah,
around
Yeah.
here.
You see, that's why we train dogs to spoon feed.
Yeah.
So we're like, we understand that. Yes, Larky is extremely handsome,
Yeah.
and he's just lovely.
He's a nice dog.
He is a good boy. Oh my golly, oh my golly. If this jumped up, look. Oh, yes, yes. Right. Oh. Okay. How are your windows and doors when it comes to keeping the house warm? These are new windows and doors.
I don't know.
Yeah, because Janine had them changed when she moved in. So you should be all set to
Yeah,
go.
that should be good.
I sit right next to the stove.
Yeah, I think that thing
You
just
can open
pumps.
it. You can open all the windows.
Yeah, in fact, you probably need to open all the windows to let the heat
Are
circulate.
you going to put that stove in the kitchen? Didn't I?
The white one?
Yeah.
No,
Why? No.
because do you think I need it in the kitchen?
Well, it's hit something when you lose electricity. You got wood stove.
Oh, I'll come over here.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll leave them up. They'll be fine.
They'll leave them there.
Yeah.
The,
There's
so-
that hole for it.
Yeah, so the funny thing is, when you were talking about heat rising, obviously, so I put on, I think, the split systems just to take the edge off the cold.
Yeah.
And I went upstairs and I was like, oh, I'm going to flatten these children. They must have turned up the wall thing because it's roasting hot. And I'm like, I'm going to have to open windows.
No.
But it's just the one split system at the bottom of the spiral, you know,
Yeah.
it just heats
Yeah.
it. And
The heat rises.
heat rises and then goes round the corner and does the 2 bedrooms. I was like,
Yeah.
I said, did anyone turn the heating on? They were like, no. Sophie, I went into her bedroom. She's got the window cranked open this high. And it hadn't made much difference.
Wow.
Yeah,
Well, you're paying for it.
I'm paying
Go
for
out
it.
the window.
Exactly. Well, but it just, obviously, that one at the spiral just really sends it all up there. So,
You know that they are connected.
yes,
This one by the spiral connects to what was my bedroom.
yes.
Connects to the condo.
Oh,
I think those 3 are together.
so if I put one at a certain temperature, does that do the other 2?
No, you can vary the temperature, but you may not have one on air conditioning and one on heat.
Oh,
They've all
that
got to be
makes
the same.
sense.
And when you take your little remote and you look at it,
Uh,
the snow looks just like the sun.
yes, I've noticed that as
Yeah,
well.
right. So you better.
You know, there's nothing worse than having to put your blinking glasses on.
Well,
once you
my
find them.
glasses don't even help. I had to get Bud to fix it,
Oh,
but I should have marked it with a.
so does that mean the one in the sunroom connects to the 2 either side of the door?
Yes.
That's
Yes.
good to know.
Yeah.
Because I had to turn the one in the sunroom up to 74 because the birds are in there
Oh, geez,
and they're a
okay.
bit fussy.
Ah,
And I'd be very upset if I got bird popsicles.
ah.
That would not be good. Yeah. And I've got a dog, Arlo again, the big black Great Dane, who is on Bud's chair at the moment, at this end of the sunroom, and he just lies, puts his head over the bar and goes, a woofty woof woof. Yep. And I'm like, what'd you see? And he went, well, woofty woof. And so anybody walking by, he goes, woof. It's the most laid back situation. He's just like, yep, there's another one. Like, oh my goodness. Useless.
That's funny.
And they must be absolutely useless. If somebody delivered that letter to me today and the dogs ate it. Ugh.
That's funny.
Exactly. If we lose electricity, we'll all be over here, so it's
Yeah,
not a
there.
problem. And then we'll have to eat everything in the icebox, so it definitely won't be a problem.
It'll be-
I'm not eating it. I took one swig of that yogurt. Ugh.
Was it really bad?
It was.
That's unbelievable.
I thought so too because I thought yogurt had already happened.
Yeah, because it's
Yeah.
already fermented.
Yeah.
I know, but it was an old. There were two ages in there. It was the old bottle. It was the bigger bottle.
Oh, maybe it was already dead.
Yeah,
It
might
could
have
have
been
been
old.
already dead.
Yeah.
The ice boxes are too big. I'm thinking, when I get the other one over here, all my food is going to go in there,
Yeah.
whether it needs refrigeration or not, because that's mouse-proof, rat-proof.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
It's dog-proof as well,
Yeah.
which I always like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bud is doing really well.
Ooh,
Bud.
Bud,
Bud.
yes, Bud as well.
We see him at the weekends, which is lovely. And, yeah. So I think that's us. I think I've managed to do the questions.
Yeah.
Carly's going to have to get much bigger writing on
I
her
know,
phone
I need to, yeah.
for the hard of seeing.
I know. I have small.
Why don't we start eating cake?
We're just going to do it right
Just
now.
write
You
it
just
down.
need to say goodbye and
Bye.
thank you very
Bye.
much.
Bye, thank you.
There we go.